crap, did you see that?
How's it going, guys? Welcome to Ambro's Landscape YouTube channel. In today's video, we are doing a riding shotgun, and if you guys can see behind me, there are leaves on the ground, and those came from the trees. So today we will be doing a leaf cleanup, and we've already done most of it, and I was starting to record it on my phone because I thought, screw it, I want to get a video done. And but you can't hear crap, and I'm really hoping you guys can hear me because I got the mower up there going. Where is it? Right there. So I'm on my new little camera. This is the Osmo Action, the little action camera. Basically, it's the competitor to the GoPro. And so I'm going to be trying this one out today because I might go back to using this because it's so much easier and faster. It's so much lighter. It's just, there's a lot of benefits to using it. But one of the benefits I hope that it does have is good audio. So yeah, I'm recording. But anyway, so what we got going on is I got the Stihl BR800C. And for a lot of these big sections over here, we went ahead and blew all the leaves into the grass, and now we're mulching it all up with the walker. And so now we're on to the next section, which is great because you get to see us, or at least mostly me, get to see me blow all of the leaves into the grass and then have Reese come back behind me with the walker and suck it all, or not suck it all up, but mulch it. So anyways, we're gonna get the Stihl on my back, get to work, get some stuff done. Let's get going. Okay guys, so as you guys can see, I've been blowing all the leaves onto this one hillside, and I have to blow it onto this section from this tree on because the walker cannot handle the this steep side of the hill, which is really steep. So hold on. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and blow a little bit of this leaves down this section right here, because this is where the walker can actually handle. So you guys can see how steep it gets right there. You guys watched one of my previous, one of our riding shotguns, I forgot which one it was. We were mowing this, and with my phone I was able to figure out what the angle was of the hillside, and this slope where we're at is about 25 degrees, and it gets even worse the further you get, which is why we can only go to this tree. So that's what I was saying, is that we're gonna blow all the leaves into this section. So just even from up there, all this, just blow it right into the lawn. And then we're just gonna mulch right up, and we've been mulching everything because it's faster. The T25i would be getting completely filled up really fast. So we would have to make our trips to the truck, which on this property would take a lot because there's a lot of sidewalks, so you have to go all around and it's just not fun. Let me clean this up. That's better. So anyway, so here comes the walk again. So this is one thing that is so funny about walkers. If you guys run them, you know they can handle the hillside way better going backwards. So as you guys can see, he's going backwards and it just grips the hillside a lot more because it's not having to push that deck in front of it. So it's just funny how the walkers work like that. So that's why we tend to do on hillsides go backwards a lot. The B can handle it a little bit better than definitely the T. The T could not handle this hillside only backwards, but this one does pretty well. But as you guys can see, so we have the deck set higher. So the front set at 4 inches, the back is set at 2 inches because we're at the end of our season, so we always cut lower. In this property, we were cutting a lot lower this year than what we typically do, and surprisingly, the grass actually turned out a lot better because it doesn't fold over as much. But we have the deck set high so the leaves can go under and it can get all mulched up so it doesn't build up in front. And then when it does build up in front, we either just kick them or I've been getting the blower and blowing it. So here, I'll show you. Holy crap, did you see that? I don't have messes. They hit like a branch. I think I got that on camera if you guys heard that. Holy crap. So I should have sunglasses on, but I wasn't planning on recording today. Alright, that proved him wrong. Okay. So let's try this again, but try not to get hurt. Now, of course, the reason why things are shooting out to the sides is because of how we have the deck lifted up high. Like I said, since the front is at 4, the back is at 2. And like I said, we do that so the leaves can go under. But of course, the one thing you have to worry about that is that it will shoot stuff out to the side, which is what all this debris is. Which is why I've been following back with the blower and blowing this back in there and just him going constantly back and forth over this. So I need to get back to work, guys. So it was great talking to you, but I gotta work. Alright guys, so now we're in this little tiny section right here. So we have this to do, and then blow out this island back into here. And then this whole section is done, so you can see all the leaves are all clean, the grass is green, it looks really, really, really good, and I'm really happy. And then there's one section down there at the very end that is like the steep hillside that you'll see how we'll have to do it. It kind of sucks, but it's a lot better than raking up, throwing it in the truck. We'll just constantly keep going back over and over and over until we get it wore down. So anyways, let's get going. All right guys, so I was gonna go record Reese mowing the one section that I just did, and the blower ran out of gas. So by the time I got back and came back, he already mowed it. So sorry I can't show you that, but there is this hillside. This thing sucks. We usually weed whack this because it's way too steep to put to a push mower. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna blow all the leaves down to this little skinny section at least, and just constantly have Reese going back and forth until we mulch it all up. And so I'm gonna go put the GoPro play up there so you guys can get a good view. So say hi, Reese. Oh, he's so sweet. He's such a sweet guy. But anyway, so I'm gonna go move this up there and get that. Ow! 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 I slipped and fell. Reese is laughing at me. What a dick. I was just saying how nice he was. Now he's laughing at me. All right, whatever. So enjoy. Alright guys, so we got that hillside done, so there it is. Well, I can't see it because my screen's backwards, but I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm on an edge right now, but I'm gonna show you guys how fine it was cut. So granted, the leaves were dry. Some of them were dry. Some of them in this section right here where the sun doesn't reach was pretty damp, but you guys can see how fine that stuff is. And it looks good. And like I said, this is the crappy hillside. This is the one we don't even want to touch it because it's just way too steep. It's a liability for especially a push mower, which the previous guy was doing. But you could see like all the tracks where the wheel was digging into the ground. It just looked like crap. So we just take the weed whacker and we do it. Just it's a lot safer. If we slip and fall, we're holding a weed whacker. I'd rather do that than a push mower where that can roll and it's not really fun. So anyways, that is this section. This section had a lot, so that was fun. Like I said, this is the first wave of leaves, and then we have all the very small ones from the birch trees and everything like that that's going to be coming next. So this is just the first wave, and we still have this section to do, just this little tiny section right here, and then we basically completed about 3/4 of the property. So now Reese is heading over to a bigger section of the property where he will be doing the same thing, and I'm going to meet him over there with the backpack blower. But other than that, the walker mower does really well. So I bought the mulching deck about a year ago, thinking that we were going to use it a lot. The first year I wasn't really too happy with it because we were cutting fairly high, about 3.5 inches. So the one thing about the walker mulching deck is that when you're cutting really high, I say anything 3 1/4 above, the walker deck just does not do a good job. It folds the grass over, just doesn't thoroughly clean it and cut it. Anything below 3 1/4 and down, even 3 1/4 is kind of pushing it. But 3 1/4 down, the mulching deck does amazing. So this whole entire year, we've done nothing but mulching. We've used the T25i just a couple times, either if the walker needed some tune-up, because there was a small time that we had to use it where the walker, we had to take it down because there was a little hydro leak, which was covered under the warranty. But other than that, it did really, really well. And so yeah, it's just been a great deck. And so that's all we've been doing, and I'm looking at upgrading and possibly going to a 52 inch so we can have a 48 and a 52, but we will see. So next year we're actually bidding a really good sized property, so if we get it, a lot of things are going to change. We're going to have to hire more employees, we're going to have to hire or purchase more equipment. I'll probably have to purchase one of those stand-on spreaders slash sprayers. So yeah, really a lot of it depends on this one account if we get it, so we're going to do that. But I got to change my battery. So anyways guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here, and I'm going to head over to the other side of the property, do some more. So I'll probably just make it a separate video so it doesn't get too long. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions on the equipment or the methods that we've been doing, please let me know down below. Like I said, I'm using my Osmo Action. I'm really hoping that the footage and the audio comes out on this really well, because if so, I'll just do more videos on this thing. It's a lot easier than carrying my huge camera around. I'll have to show you guys that later. But if you guys have any requests for this fall season of what you guys want to see, let me know down below, and I'll be sure to get some footage of that. And I'll see you guys next time on Ambro's Landscaping.